Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I will be doing Scorpio today. This is going to be for January 2019, a monthly reading. So first of all, happy New Year. I wish you the best this new year and beyond. We're going to get right to it. My Scorpios, I know it's a little bit late, but I've been sicky the last 3-4 days. But it's still January, so it's still all good. So, my Scorpios. This is going to be a general reading. It should apply to Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's with whoever you are connecting with. This could have to do with your career, your home, your love life, however it applies in your life. Cross watchers, I feel that the energy for the most part, the message for the most part, is for you because you are the one that's watching. Okay? Alright, so my Scorpios, what I was hearing for you guys is someone wants to come back. Someone wants another chance. Someone wants another chance. It seems like maybe you left someone behind because it just wasn't making you happy anymore. If this is not you, it's whoever you're connecting with, but now someone's having second thoughts and basically they're realizing that maybe they were a bit too hasty, they're regretting their decision to leave and they want to come back and want to ask for a second chance. Somebody here wants a second chance, basically. That was the major message that I saw. For others, there's something that you're inquiring about. When is this going to happen? It's been a while in regards to your career or someone you're waiting on. And they want you to know that within the next few months, what you're asking about will occur. It's happening in divine timing. That means other people's free will choices are involved. So just keep the faith and all the pieces of this puzzle will come together and the situation will resolve itself beautifully. Alrighty then, let's get to the main message. I have pre-shuffled and all this, but I know some of you like to see it, so there you go. You see it? You see it? Alright. So, I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Scorpios the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that would help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Okay, my Scorpios, so I'm going to do a 9-card spread. I'm going to do 3 cards for the past, 3 cards for the present, 3 cards for the future. I'm going to clarify with my Rider deck traditional, and I want you guys to stick around to the end so you can ask me a specific question that I hope to give you more of a specific answer with my Angel Answers Oracle cards. Alright, let's do this. Our first 3 cards are going to deal with your recent past. This could be last year, last month, last second, however it applies to you. First card is the 7 of Wands. So the energy you're bringing into this brand new year, 2019, the month of January, is the 7 of Wands. That has to do with basically standing up for yourself, putting your foot down, not wanting to give up. For some, you could be dealing with someone else that is either they have their guards up. They don't want to tell you exactly how they're feeling. You might not want to tell them. There's a guard up because of past situations that have led them, obviously, or led you to feel this way. You could be dealing with someone that's a bit stubborn, a bit defensive. Some of you might you're feeling like you're constantly having to defend yourself, right? So not wanting to put your guard down. Now 2 more cards, please. Okay, cool. 2 kings, huh? We have the King of Wands. If you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, or this could be you taking on the energy of the King of Wands. coming into this year feeling very confident, feeling inspired, feeling motivated, basically going for your dreams, your desire, what you want, going for your wants. The King of Wands is a go-getter. Doesn't have to be a king, it could be a queen, right? But basically, you want to, things that you have always wanted to do that maybe you have I feel like kind of stopped yourself. You have not felt the confidence. You have not felt assured into doing whatever this is. This could be, going for a new job, going for a new relationship, or just reigniting your relationship with whoever you're dealing with, right? And now there's more of being in your element, more feeling that anything and everything is possible. Then we have the King of Swords. This could be some of you are dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. If you're not dealing with those other signs, then this is again you taking on the energy of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very truthful, very intelligent. They are honest, very clear in their intentions. They don't like the mind games. They have the ability to detach themselves from the emotional aspects of relationships, of whatever it is that you're dealing with. So it's taking a look, or looking at different perspectives, looking at situations without putting the emotions in it, and figuring out what it is that you want to do from now on, and being honest with yourself and being honest with others as to what in reality is for your greatest good. What are your true intentions? What are their true intentions? Moving forward with integrity and dignity. Some could be dealing with something in the legal, something legal. Others could just be interacting back and forth with a professional. I see maybe some lawyers that you might need to involve here, lawyers, or you're dealing with something medical, talking to a lot of different, trying to get different doctors' opinions on whatever it is you want to do. Others, you actually want to go back to school and be a doctor, or be a lawyer, or be some kind of, whatever they call professional nowadays, right? So, cutting out whatever is not serving you, starting brand new, and this time actually doing it, I feel. Maybe you've thought about it, you've said it, but never actually moved past the first step. Others are actually going to get into that 12-step program and wanting to follow through with it this time. Now, what would be the present energy? Ooh. Ace of Wands. Aces are gifts or opportunities from the universe. This gift is given to you in passion. There's a spark within you that has been burning within you, that you've wanted to start, that you've wanted to do. This could be a brand new job. This could be starting your own business, a rekindling of a relationship, something that makes your heart just pitter-patter, makes you excited, feeling excitement about something you're about to start, or you've started but didn't go all the way through, and now this time you're like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go get this. Others, there is a very passionate relationship, partnership that is coming together that is very exciting to you. It doesn't have to be romantic. I see a lot of romance here, a lot of passion. But it could also be partnering up with you know, other people that are going to help you on this brand new business venture. I see some kind of humanitarian endeavors as well. Maybe want to start a church or some nonprofit organization that makes you so excited because it helps more than you, it helps the world. Now, 2 more cards, please, for your present energy. The world. I just said that. It helps the world. Some of you want to travel. You want to travel overseas. You want to travel other places. For some, the professional there that I see is like doctors and nurses and people that have a specific skill wanting to go over to another place and offer their skills and services, you know, for free. Humanitarian, to try to help others, to inspire and motivate others to do their dreams. Others are probably very happy at this moment because there's some kind of cycle that you have finished and you're ready to start this brand new cycle. There's the ending of a cycle to start this brand new cycle, and this brand new cycle is super amazingly exciting to you. There's adventure here. There's a lot of adventure. So it's the beginning of some kind of new. It's new. It's new because you're actually going to do it, and then it's confusing because you have, for some, have tried to do this before, and for some reason there was blocks in the way, whether you're blocking yourself or others kept trying to block you. Some kind of bureaucracy involved as well, paperwork and all this. But it's like the blocks have been lifted, and now you can go travel the world. You can do you, basically. 1 more card, please. I said 1 card. This one, okay. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is worrying, stressing, overthinking, sleepless nights, not being able to sleep. Basically, overthinking the situation, and there's some unclarity as to really who you should keep around and who you should let go. I guess because there's some kind of like vagueness. There's some fogginess there that you're not really able to distinguish between at some point, that makes you stress about it. Maybe their words are not, what they say is not what they do, or this is how they feel about you. It's like you keep saying this, but that's not what you're doing. So now you're confusing me. What's real and what's not? I'm not trying to deal with fakeness. So people are pretending to be something that they're not. And for the longest time, maybe you believed them or they believed you. And now at this time, there's some kind of crossroads where you are being made aware of things more clear. So then it kind of stresses you out because you're like, all this time I thought that was the one, or I thought that they were telling me the truth, and now I'm freaking confused. I was so ready. I am ready to move past this cycle, but why am I stressing? Why am I overthinking this situation? I clearly know for the most part what it is. It's like you need one more thing. You're almost there though. I see the 9 of Swords is almost done with whatever that difficult situation is. Maybe try to find your quiet space, do some meditation, something that would take your mind away from it, because there's a bit of anxiety here. Maybe because it's a brand new cycle and it's unknown, so what you don't know, you kind of fear, and this fear is making you question your actions. Whether or not it was right to move, whether it's not to start this new thing. So, thinking the worst of situations, basically. So you have to find a way to calm your mind, calm the overthinking. Some of you are dealing definitely with an air sign that is making you feel this way, question your thoughts. Aries, Leo, what did I say that? Air sign, Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Alright, so coming in your near future, I guess towards the end of January. My goodness. Now it's the Eight of Swords. At least it's going down. It was the Nine of Swords. Now it's the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is illusions. I'm not sure what's real, what's not. Somebody appears to be trying to tell you something all up in your ear, trying to confuse you, or they feel that you are confusing them. There's confusion here. Not sure who's for you and who is against you. Feeling a bit manipulated, or they feel you are manipulating them in some way. I feel this has to do with somebody feeling defensive, feeling like everybody is out to get them. And what I'm trying to tell you is with the Eight of Swords, this is these are illusions. Swords are thoughts, like I said. So if you don't think them, they don't happen. So try your bestest to get out of this mental conflict, this mental self-imprisonment. You're kind of just making yourself think this way, because in reality, this thing that you're worried about is nothing to worry about. It's not real. You're making more of it than what it is. It's not real, my Scorpios. So, 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. Too many. Okay, we got this one. Oh my goodness. It's the Devil. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn. For others, this is something that maybe that's what's making you overthink things, right? Stress a bit. There is something, someone in your midst around you that makes you feel dependent on them. There's some codependency. This could be actual addictions that you thought you had let go, or you were so ready to let go, in some way, somehow it's trying to come back into your life, or you're questioning yourself whether or not you can truly be over this. 12-step program for some of you is recommended, and this would help you. For some, you're actually very anxious about the 12-step, whether you can do this or not. But it is a brand new cycle. If you weren't able to do it before, it's the time now. For others, there's some, maybe your environment or the people you're dealing with or have dealt with have been unhealthy and toxic, and tend to, how should I say, convince you or manipulate you into doing things that you didn't want to do. Things you didn't want to do. Things you thought you were done with. They introduce themselves back into your life, and this is making you very anxious. It's for some depressed. But what they want to tell you is that you are the creator of your reality. There is something brand new that you want to start, so go do it. Do it. The spark is there. Don't let whatever this situation is that tends to get you back into it, back into that cycle, that unhealthy, toxic cycle. They're telling you now it is unhealthy and it is toxic, so it's a test. Can you pass this test? It's a test. Once you pass this test and you see that it's all in your head, there are illusions, you create your reality, like I said, so you can do this. You got this, my Scorpios. Don't go back. Don't let it drag you back. If you tend to fall off the wagon, get yourself up and try the next thing. Don't put any time frame into it. Go step by step, basically, day by day. Let's have one more card. The Emperor. Beautiful. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, or this is the energy that you are taking on. The Emperor is the ruler of his empire. I see the Emperor as all the kings and queens rolled up into one. It's taking control of your life, seeing things for what they are, seeing people for what they are, and trying your bestest to get rid of the illusions and the people that are not telling you anything positive. There's negativity around you that you've been trying to get away from. If this is not you, people are feeling this way about you, my Scorpios. But this is just gaining control of yourself, your life, and they're trying to tell you again, it's a step-by-step process. Baby steps. Don't be overwhelmed because you don't get it done that day, that week, that month. Steps, baby steps for you, my Scorpios. Page of Wands. This is messages. This is offers coming in. This is offers coming in. The Page of Wands is very passionate. They're very exciting. They like to do new things. This could be a young fire sign for some of you. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I see a lot of wands here. Wanting to start brand new with you. Again, maybe this is someone you were already with. And they don't have to be young, just young at heart. And now it seems like they want to promise, or their intentions now are wanting to rekindle whatever that was you had. For some, there was a lot of passion at one point, maybe a little bit too much passion with this devil here that made you scared, made you fear it. For some, it seemed like it was a little bit too good to be true. So there's messages. Somebody wants to start something with you in the romantic field, and I feel that there's chemistry there. But for some, like I said, you're fearing it. Maybe because of what you've dealt with before. Others, you just want to go on your own journey, your own path. You want to do things that are more satisfying to you, that make you want to get up in the morning, that are inspirational, motivational. Okay? Could be. Others are dealing with a very, very immature person. They're actually older, but they act like they're a little kid. This could actually be little kids. This could be children or younger adults that you're dealing with that are just making you question your thoughts, making you feel a bit anxious. For those of you that have those teenagers or the young adults, they are worrying you. You're worried about them because you think they are going into some kind of, maybe around the wrong kind of people. So this is stressing you out. So if somebody's seeking a lot of attention, they just want attention. So maybe if you involve some kind of mediator, and get some counseling going for some, this would be very helpful because someone here is very confused. Now I'm not going to clarify the past. The past is the past. That was 2018, right? 2018. So, hold on. I'm going to clarify the present and the future. See, what is this Ace of Wands about? This new beginning, new passionate beginning, new endeavor. Okay. The Four of Wands. Beautiful. This could be a marriage, a renewing of vows, renewing your vows could be. Also has to do just with stability, finding stability, doing something that you actually love to do that is actually going to make you money, that is actually going to propel you forward, that you feel good about. There's also proposals here. Maybe somebody's coming through wanting to get married. There's marriage here for some. And I see the marriage part as more of a rekindling, of wanting to start this again. And for those that were feeling like you constantly had to defend yourself from this person or the situation, they want you to drop your guard and basically hear them out. Hear each other out. If you want this to work, if you want this to be built from now on from a solid foundation, you got to talk about it. You got to talk about it. So stability, working on your stability, and this, like I said, deals a lot with finally doing something you actually want to do, going for your desires. What is this world about? the Knight of Wands in reverse. For some, this immature person that I was talking about is not very consistent. They are very flighty. You're dealing with someone that is not very consistent. They keep coming in and out of your life. It's like a continuation of a cycle and a cycle and a cycle. Could be karmic. So now this is stressing you out because it's like the passion is there. You want to be stable with this person. You want this stability, but the truth is that this is for the ones that you already know this. This is a continuation of the same old thing, right? Same thing, and you are needing to end this cycle or end this way of thinking or doing things. If you want this to be stable, there cannot be inconsistency. So again, you have to have this conversation. Are we going to get married or what? Are we going to be in this home, build this family or not? Because you're coming in and out, and I don't want in and out. I want stability. I want the real deal. Some of you might have been dealing with some kind of player-like, possible narcissist, and it's time to let that go and end that cycle. Yes, it might stress you out because they keep coming back, telling you, promising you the world, and confusing you. What is this Nine of Swords about? They're confusing you with the lies. Seven of Swords in reverse is clarifying the Nine of Swords. So, especially since it's right under this King of Swords, I feel that, again, it's very hard for me to tell you, try your best as not to stress over it, because clarity will come. You will be able to truly see, because somebody's going to get caught here. Whatever that was that they were doing that you had a hint about, whether it's, how should I say, a good thing or a bad thing, because for some, like I was saying, you were thinking the worst and it really wasn't that bad, but you were overthinking it. The point is, somebody is getting caught here. The truth will be out. Whether it was a good thing or a bad thing, the truth will come out, and this will bring clarity to you. It'll diminish your anxiety at least a bit. For some, it's actually you, my Scorpios, that were just making yourself crazy, kind of self-sabotaging a little bit. By that I mean that you kept thinking the worst and the worst and the worst, and when you keep thinking the worst and the worst, is kind of what the universe gives you. So you have to realize that it's really on you. It's really on you. So don't expect the worst scenarios from everyone. Day by day, just day by day, go day by day, because it'll all come out anyway. What's going to happen is going to happen, basically. What is this Eight of Swords about? The Three of Swords in reverse. Nice, I like that. That means that there's healing coming. Some of you might have had to take yourself out of some kind of third-party situation. Third party doesn't have to be a third person, just a third situation. Maybe the work that you were doing, you realized and you were honest with yourself that that's not what you want to be doing forever. You want to do something else. Others of you, it could, when it's the third party situation, you were kind of making yourself a little bit crazy there because you were constantly thinking about them and letting them affect your daily and making you could not get out of that negative thinking or thinking the worst, or what if I go back, what if they come back, what if, right? So there's a need to go into your quiet place, go within, and really be honest with yourself as to what it is and who it is that you want to be around from now on, and start the healing process. You need to heal. What is this Devil about? The Ten of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Devil. Some of you might have to leave a Capricorn because you have to be honest with yourself that you don't really see them as a lifelong partner. That it was mostly sexual. It was codependency. There was addictions there. And that's not going to make you truly happy. They're not there, consistently. And they're not going to be. No matter how many times you tell yourself that this time it's going to work, it's not when it's toxic and unhealthy. So, you will see clearly that it's not for you anymore. It was at one point, it served its purpose, and now it's time to move on. You live your life and take control of your environment, your surroundings, your life. What is this Emperor about? Could be an Aries, I said, you're dealing with. Okay, can I get a card, please? Clarify the Emperor. The Queen of Swords in reverse. So, the Queen of Swords is, some of you are just going to have to, I feel somebody ghosting somebody, just not even explaining why you got to go, because you feel they already know, right? There might be some arguments here and there, but the point is, you have to detach yourselves from whatever that is controlling you, or vice versa. Beneath the deck is the Hierophant in reverse. This person is not marriage material. They don't think you're marriage material. There's no commitment going to happen there, because for some there is you want to just go ahead and do the divorce thing. For others, you just see that you've outgrown each other. You're in a different place. That's not for you. Somebody doesn't want to commit. Okay, my Scorpios, ask me a question after hearing all this. What would you like to know? Ready? This is your answer. Don't stop. Don't stop. That's your answer. Let's see what the bookie book has to say before my time runs out. This is not the time to give up. Continue to move in the direction of your hopes, dreams, or plans. You are on the right path, and you should see progress as long as you stay the course. It is very important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself. Don't let others intimidate you into quitting. Just because they don't have your vision doesn't mean you shouldn't follow your heart. There you go, my Scorpios. Hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Push the bell thingy so you can be notified when I upload. And if you want your own personal reading, my information is below, or email me directly at heavenlystartarot@gmail.com. Thank you. Bye.